Hi you guys, welcome back. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy, and in this video, I'm going to tell you guys all about the Lover's Leap Swinging Bridge in Columbus Junction, Iowa, that is rumored to possibly be haunted. So I'm going to take my family there to check it out. So stay tuned. One day, as I was just on the internet, I came across an article about a possible haunted location right here in my state, which is Iowa. That location is the Lover's Leap Swinging Bridge in Columbus Junction, Iowa. The story goes that when this bridge was built in 1880, and some reports even say 1886, so we're not quite sure, but I'm going to say that the bridge was built in 1880 because of the sign that exists at the actual bridge. The Swinging Bridge, Lover's Leap Bridge, 1880. The first bridge of barrel staves and wire was soon replaced by one built on wooden stilts. 1902. The first bridge was condemned for safety reasons. 1904. A swinging bridge was built to the length of 160 feet. 1920. The swinging bridge collapsed with 2 persons aboard. Neither was injured. 1922. The present bridge was erected to span 262 feet. 1954. The flooring and steel cable were refurbished. Did a lovesick Indian maiden leap to her death? The trees know, and they won't tell. Now, according to the legend, there was an Indian maiden who was grieving the loss of the love of her life because he was killed in battle. And so she went to this swinging bridge across the ravine in Columbus Junction, and she ended up leaping to her death. Rumor even states that she is buried somewhere down in that ravine below. And no one really knows her name, according to what research I've been able to do on this allegedly haunted location. So, since this is in Iowa and we live in Des Moines, Iowa, I decided to pack my family up and take a day trip to Columbus Junction. We are on our way to the Lover's Leap Swinging Bridge. So we have Neil driving, and Chase and Celeste are in the back. And we're gonna go check it out and see if the swinging bridge in Columbus Junction is haunted or not, based on our opinion. Yeah, that'll work for me. Evidently, Denny's was a little too full to accept new customers for another half hour due to social distancing. So we went next door to that gas station and this is our breakfast. We have finally arrived, and there's the bridge here through the foliage. You can see it. It's literally just in the middle of a neighborhood. And there's this giant ravine in the middle of the neighborhood. And so they have this bridge to help them across. Let's check it out. We were so excited when we finally arrived and saw the swinging bridge that we were actually going to walk across. The bridge itself looks pretty long when you're standing there and about to cross and not quite knowing what exactly to expect. As we all cross the bridge, we realize that it gets rather bumpy and bouncy when you make it about halfway across. And it's much easier to walk on the bridge when you are the only one crossing at a time. It looks like Neil is already making his way. He's taking a picture. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get up here, and it's a little wobbly at first, but I heard that it gets worse in the middle. Should we go one at a time or go all together? One at a time. Let's let Neil go first. Oh, I'm losing my balance. Oh, it's very easy to do on a bridge that is swinging. I'll let him get up there almost done so I can finish walking with less swaying. It becomes quite hard. As I'm walking, I notice that there are a bunch of like locks on the bridge. I don't know what that's about. Wow, it's getting really swayed. Let's see all these locks. Okay, you guys, we're way up here. Here's the ravine. Once we crossed the ravine by way of the swinging bridge, we actually found the trail that leads down the ravine, across the ravine, and then back up the other side. So rather than crossing the bridge again, we decided to hike through the ravine to make our way back to our car on the other side. Once you've crossed the bridge, you can go on the Possum Hollow Trail, which I believe will take us kind of down into the ravine area that we were kind of just in. I think it's gonna go around, I don't know. A drop off right here. Let's check it out. Goes down. It's hard to tell probably on the video, but it actually goes quite steep. Can't really see it too much, but it definitely goes down. It's looking like we're getting closer to the bottom of this ravine. As Celeste pointed out, we're much lower now in altitude. The bottom of the ravine is pretty close. So, it's a quick little hike, but very beautiful and, you know, refreshing because it's in nature, just immersed in all this nature. Look at that. Look at it. So pretty. Okay, let's go keep up here. Now, as you can see, there's the swinging bridge we were literally just on a moment ago. About 8.5 minutes ago. And now we're down in the ravine.
Enjoy the outdoors.
There's that swinging bridge. Someone's on it now. I think this is the end. It was faster to get up the ravine than down.
Yeah, it was.
Well, probably because they don't want you to fall on the way down. There we are. Oh my gosh, you guys, look what I just noticed. The bridge. Look at the street. It's on Elm Street. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All in all, the swinging bridge in Columbus Junction, Iowa is a rather fun place to visit with your family as a little day trip if you live near that area. And it was also nice to get out in the fresh air and to also hike down into the ravine. So it was something fun and different to do with my family. So that's really a win-win if you ask me. And of course, since I brought my family along with me, we decided to make some pit stops on the way home. And my husband could not be this close to one of his favorite places in the world without making a visit. And there's the famous children's hospital where we do the waving at all the sick children at the end of the first quarter. And of course, we had to make a little pit stop for Neil because he couldn't be within 30 miles of Kinnick Stadium without stopping for a visit. Corn in the parking lot. Gotta love it. After a long day in the car, though, it feels so good when you finally make it back home. Celeste got a little tired on our adventure today. We're on our way back home, and we can finally see our stomping grounds. Good old Des Moines, Iowa. We're home. Almost. My thoughts about the haunting at the swinging bridge and calling it the Lover's Leap Bridge. I believe that it has all the right ingredients of an urban legend. And so what I mean by that is that there was an Indian maiden who was grief-stricken by her lover's, death in battle. Yet we do not know the name of this Indian maiden or the name of her lover who was killed in battle. We also have no idea of the date of her death or if her family lives in the area. Nobody really knows any details surrounding this alleged event. Just like the sign itself says at the bridge, only the trees know, but they can't tell. So, in the end, our spooky day trip did have a slight haunting, and that was at Kinnick Stadium. This time of year, on a Saturday, which is when we visited, this stadium is normally packed full of fans, and they're all screaming, yelling, and having a great time watching the football game, waving to the children at the hospital after the first quarter, and all in all, living life. But, unfortunately, due to the fact that reality is stranger than fiction, there is no football at Kinnick Stadium on this Saturday when we visited. And so, we saw somewhat of a haunting because Iowa City, Kinnick Stadium, on a football Saturday was literally like a ghost town. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to click that like button. And of course, if you are a viewer but not yet a subscriber, be sure to click subscribe today right under this video. And once you have subscribed, you can then click the bell to be notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.